Do we use age to quantify or to qualify a man? Do we use the properties, the riches, the background, the educational background? Brethren, we thank God and we bless the Lord for giving us another day for us to meet again on this platform. Once again, it's your humble brother Francis. Now, quickly, in case you want to contact me privately, my number is 0241749325. We want to look at the topic marriage. I don't want to be biased, but I'm going to delve more into the side of men. A lady or a woman can also listen to this and have much from it. So, we want to look at, we will be looking at topics, yes. So, we only need the grace of God to meet on this platform and share these messages. On this series 1 of marriage, we want to try and look at man. Who is man? Woman. Who is a woman? And what does it mean to be a woman? Then we also try, if God will give us the grace, to also look at duration for proposal. When are you to propose? When is the ideal, the right time to propose? We'll be looking at things like wrong proposal, foolish proposal, and disappointed proposal. Then, questions of a serious woman. When you propose, a serious woman will give you some tough questions to answer. You must be able to answer those questions vividly, answer them properly, answer them well, sensibly, reasonably. For the woman to go and discuss with the friends, discuss with the parents, discuss with any advisor. For example, I counsel women and I counsel guys. If I'm counseling that woman and you've not answered those questions that the lady have asked you well, you're going to lose that woman. So, and we also try to look at the answers of serious men. What are the answers you should provide to that woman who is asking those questions because you are proposing to her? And then acceptance of proposal and promise. Acceptance of proposal and promise. What is that promise? The promise note. Anytime you propose, the lady must accept. After accepting, you the man, you must give a promise note. And that note will be in the form of a word. And that is the most important thing that that lady is going to be thinking about every day. Women are auditory learners. When I say auditory, women believe in hearing a word. I love you. Darling, baby. A lady wants you to tell her I love you, no matter the amount of money, no matter of sexual intercourse or whatever that goes on. A woman still want to hear this. My guy doesn't tell me anything. They are auditory learners. Excuse me to use this jargon. Their ears are very sweet with words. They like to hear sweet words in their ears. So be very careful to propose, because any time you give money to a woman doesn't mean much. But when you speak a word of love to a woman, it's very important. Then also we'll be looking at courtship, the types of courtship, pre proposal courtship. Before you propose to the person, there will be some kind of intimacy. How should it be? Which level should it reach? That's what we call pre-proposal courtship. Then we have post-proposal courtship. Courtship is when you come closer, understudy each other to know the various character, aspirations, philosophy of each other. That is the time we term courtship, moving together. And then we'll look at the numerology of marriage. Gematria, we mean using numbers. For example, 1 plus 1 is 2, but in marriage is 1. What does it mean? What does it mean to be 2 in marriage? That is what we call numerology. Numbers, numerology, gematria. We want to measure, matria, measurement, arithmetic, metric, measurement, arithmetic, measurement. So we want to measure marriage or quantify marriage in terms of numbers. So we'll be looking at those things, and we have to know that all these things, when we quantify marriage with numbers, we will arrive finally at wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Brethren, the summary of what we're going to be learning, if God gives us the grace to have enough contact hours with this series of the lecture on marriage proposal or marriage in terms of the male, which some points or will also be very helpful to the woman who is also looking for a responsible man. Knowledge is very important. Bible says, with wisdom God created the earth, and with knowledge he created the sea, and with understanding he holds the sky. He holds the heavens in the sky. It means that there are dimensions. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding are not the same. What is knowledge? Knowledge is a body of facts, theories, philosophies, psychology, social behavior of any field. It can be physics, can be biology, chemistry, science, mathematics. It can be marriage. It can be sculpture. It can be music. Any field, the gathering of the facts, the gathering of evidences, the gathering of the ideas, the aspirations, the phenomena and beliefs. When you gather them, we call it knowledge. So for you to marry, you must have knowledge. Bible says, is it in Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 or so, it says, for the lack of knowledge my people perish. If my quotation is right, then it means if you don't have any deep knowledge about a woman, you're going to fail and you're going to perish one day. And then we come to wisdom. Wisdom is the rightful application of the knowledge you have got about something. If you have knowledge about phone, you will know that if you put phone in water, it will spoil. So the right way of applying the knowledge you have got from a particular field, a particular subject, a particular situation, a particular problem, when you apply that sensibly, we call it wisdom. So now, if you know knowledge, if you have knowledge about a woman, if you have studied what is a woman, you will now apply sensible, reasonable ideas to that woman and maintain that woman. Understanding. Now you're going to combine wisdom and knowledge to reach at understanding. Understanding is deeper. You understand the knowledge that you have gathered, and you know how to apply it, and you know the effects, the cons and the pros of the application of the knowledge, that when you don't apply it rightfully, you know the cause and the effect, the problems that it will bring, the consequences, the problems that will arrive out of you mistakenly applying the knowledge. So understanding means you know what is a woman, you know what a woman can do to you, you know what is marriage, you know what can cause breakage of marriage, can know what can bring about divorce, you know the cases in divorce, delays and failure in life if your marriage has come to the rock. So that is understanding. Brethren, we're going to look at these topics. This is not the end of it. Today, there's a very important item in marriage, especially to the ladies, which is the ring, engagement ring or promise ring. For me, we see the ring to be very important, but it's not important in marriage. The most important thing is a word. So when we do numerology or gematria of marriage, a word which I will be bringing out very soon, or if God permit, the next series, that word stands for the ring. So the ring is just a physical object. Sometimes the ring is not even important at all. We don't even need it in marriage, but we need something to bind the people together. Brethren, we'll be learning about all those things. So today, because of no time, we want to just make it very short. So let's look at the man. The man. Who is the man? After God created everything, the Bible says he created a man in his own image. And we know God is the one who has the ultimate power. He is the one who created everything. He is the first, the last. He said, I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. So a man took the form of God. So who is a man? Do we use age to quantify or to qualify a man? Do we use the properties, the riches, the background, the educational background, the family background of somebody to say he's a man or a boy? Brethren, to be a man is more deeper than numerical value. You can be old as Methuselah, but your speech, your depth of knowledge can limit you to be a boy. So who is a man? A man, excuse me, these definitions, I'm not looking into any book, but by the grace of God, as I've been counseling people for the past 4 to 5 years, and these things have been helping a lot of people, my definition in my own way of a man is somebody, a male human being who is matured in his knowledge of the world, of life, of human philosophy, of principles, the rules of engagement of this world, who have exercised them, practiced them, and have found himself approved, therefore ready to also pass this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding, this philosophy, this research, this wisdom onto another person. Somebody who has been handed onto a responsibility. Somebody who has been given a work and he has been doing it fervently, faithfully, therefore wanting another person to come and help. That is in terms of work. A man is somebody who has disciplined himself in the laws, in the do's and don'ts of life, and therefore need an award from his maker an award of somebody to come and salute him and appreciate him and also help him for his purpose to be fulfilled more. That is a man. So, if you are a man, you must have something doing as a job. If you are a man, you must be disciplined. If you are a man, you must set rules, principles for yourself. You must obey the rules of life, the rules of engagement of life. When do I sleep? When do I wake up? When do I know my room is dirty? When do I know the things in the house need to be put into proper arrangement? Do I know the meaning of life? The meaning of life, the meaning of the things that are happening around us. If I know those things and I have ideas to control them, because a man is a controller, is a caretaker. The animals, when do we feed them? So, a man always thinks of what to do to maintain the things that his maker has handed on to him. The biblical narrative. I don't cancel only Christians. So, though quotations may come in once, but I don't dwell all my distance on only the Christians, because people, the Muslims, the Hare Krishna, the pagans also come and seek for ideas about life. So when I bring in the biblical perspective, it will be in snappy way. Even the Bible says, after God created every creature, he created man and brought that creature, the creation, before man to name them. And any name that man named these creatures as being the name of those things up to now. For you to be a man, you must pass through tests. You must be taking care of something. A job, taking care of your own life, being responsible, being disciplined, being trustworthy. You must be trusted with something. Your father must be able to give you a company, and that company must be in order. A man does not wake up and just eat. A man plans before he sleeps. A man prays before he sleeps. And a man is the spiritual leader. He is the patriarch of the family. When I say patriarch, I mean those days when there are no pastors. But the family elders, the fathers of faith, are the pastors. They pray in terms of spiritual attacks. Are you up to that level? If you're up to that level, you are a man. A man is somebody who has set some rules for himself and he has been obeying it, and also want to train somebody. A man is a master of arts, is a master of philosophy, is a master of life, is a master of the rules and the principles of life. Therefore, he is going to be in control. A man always controls. A man always rules. If you have something in your hand, ruling it, then if you are responsible for something, if something is under your care, you are learning responsibility. So, I may not be able to delve deeply into all the things that makes a man, but I believe I'll be able to capture at least 30% for you on this series about a man. Now, remember, if you are a man, for you to find a woman, there are some things that are in you that you are looking for in another person. Those are the things you have already mastered yourself with as a man. For example, if you have mastered failure in your own life and you are now looking for a woman who is not a failure, you are a hypocrite. You are going to bring an opponent, a fighter into your house, because you are going to believe in failure and your wife will not believe in failure. So you find a woman. We will be looking at the meaning of a woman, finding a woman, seeing a woman, and seeing a girl. Okay? A woman is a man that comes from the womb or the wounds of a man. The wound. A wound that pains. Your wound. The tree says a crow. Every says a bee. If you had a wound that pains you and a man comes out of that, that is a woman. When do we get a woman? We get a woman for a man if the man has laid some standards, some principles of life. He has behaved to a point he needs an award, not to be single anymore. Now he will born somebody out of those pains, those lives he was living as a single life, a faithful life, not cheating. Then it is time for his maker to award him with another man, but it's a woman, somebody who come from his pains, come out from his wounds. If this person comes, is coming to unite with you, is coming to join you. This is why we have the gematria or the numerology of marriage. We all know that number 1 means unity. Number 2 means witness. If you have had a case, they will say, let your witness. If you apply for a loan, they will say witness to come and sign for you, right? That is witness. Number 3, Trinity. Number 4, the world. Number 5, grace. Number 6, imperfect man or sinful man. Number 7, perfect man or perfection of God. Number 8, the beginning. Number 9, power. 9 months a child is conceived and is ready to be born. 9 months. That time the child is empowered to come out as a living being. Number 10 is responsibility. Up to any amount of numbers you want to measure. For example, number 13 is the number of Satan. You those who have gone into deeper knowledge of gematria, numerology, or meaning of codes and signs, you know that demons operate by codes and numbers. God also operates by codes and numbers in everything. So you can never forget the number 1 in marriage, number 2 in marriage, and number 3 in marriage. We'll be looking at all the number 1, number 2, number 3 in marriage. For the rest of them, if God permits, we may look at other numbers in marriage. Now, if you are ready to marry as a man, you will not want to marry, but you had the need to marry. That is the time you are ready to marry. The need is that you have something in your hand doing and need somebody to help you to do it. The need is that the level of your physiological maturity. Physiology means your nerves, your blood, your bones, your system is matured. Your cells are mature, reacting, feelings. Your physiological and your anatomical structure or developed body needs another partner. That is sexual desire. We are talking biologically or scientifically. That your body will reach a point when you feel like releasing a sexual burden from you. That time you need a woman. You need a child. You are grown to take care of a child. You need a woman. You need companionship. Somebody to be your friend, your best friend. When you are crying, she'll cry with you. When you are happy, she'll be happy with you. Share your problems with. You need that person. Now, that person is an individual being trained from somewhere with a different philosophy, different aspiration, different ideas, different faith, different religion, different food, different environment, different town, different nation, different culture. Okay. So with this person, you must be able to look for such a person that will be compatible with you. When I say compatibility, I mean, can the two of you stay together? Are you friends or you are enemies? All the qualities, the aspirations, the philosophies, your beliefs, the things that you'll be looking for, are they deposited in that person? Now, the formula is 1 plus 1, which is supposed to be 2, should be 1. Okay? So, one individual, another individual coming together, and now one. That is what we call number 1, meaning unity. Then number 2, witness. Before proposal, you must be 2 witnesses to each other's character, each other's behavior, philosophy, feelings, willpower, likes, dislikes, all those things. You are 2 individuals.
Okay. Excuse me, this year. A lecturer will be coming for the projector tomorrow 6 a.m. for lectures. And may I ask if you could ask him to sign it back so that we'll be using
Today?
it for meeting on Sunday.
Today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow. He'll be coming to you tomorrow and we'll be also using on Sunday. Thank you very much.
So, sorry for the interruption. Let's continue. So 2 witnesses coming together to find one understanding, one knowledge. So 2 means 2 individuals. Witness. I want to witness what you are. The principles you have set for yourself. I want to study you. And know the things you believe in, the things you don't like, the things you like, your anger, your temperament, the way you laugh, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, the way you wash your things, the way you bath, the way you make your room nice, dirty, the way, anything at all. What you believe in, I want to come and learn from you, study from you. That is number 2 in marriage. Witnesses. I want to witness. Now, the Trinity, or number 3 in marriage, is people who are seeing the 2 of you, also confirming that these people are the same. Your parents, your family, your pastors, your friends, your brothers, your sisters also will tell you secretly, this your woman is good. This your woman is not good. That is Trinity. The 3rd. And Trinity means the completion of life. Trinity means the final witness, the confirmation from above, from divine point of view. That is Trinity. Number 4, That is the well. As you have been confirmed, I will not go into those ones. You get the things of the well will have to witness and everything. So, by the grace of God, we may look at them another time. But these three, one, two, three. In marriage, 1 plus 1 is 1. In marriage, number 2 means two individuals with different surnames are coming together to have one surname. That is unity. You cannot be 1 plus 1, two witnesses. You are one, I am also one. You come again and become two. If you are two after marriage, that marriage there will be divorce. The man will say A, the woman will say B, because you are still different people. You are not the same. You are not the same. Okay. Now, the woman, ask yourself, there is a common adage, proverb in a way that, or is not proverb, I don't know, idioms, adagana, idioms. It says, what is the meaning when a woman ties her cloth and opens it and retie again? You know, just look at a woman, any woman. Look at the woman, any woman who tie her cloth maybe coming from the bath or tie a cloth in the house. The cloth will not be losing, it will not be falling down, but the woman will lose it and then tie it again. As she's there, she'll be checking the cloth, lose it and tie it again. What's the meaning of that? I know you have different ideas, different answers, but I will give the final answer and I will I will let you also to go and research and ask old people in your community what it means. I know you say that, and the woman, any woman that sees a man and is feeling, you want to fall for the man, want the man to say something to her, the woman will open her cloth and retie it so that they show her pant so that the man may feel or to seduce the man. I know that is coming in your mind. Okay, it's not too bad. It may also be part of it. But the ultimate answer, brethren, is the woman is saying only one thing. And take this very, very, very serious. What the woman is saying is that we women, we are those who make it good and make it bad. Take this word from me very carefully. We are the builders and we are the destroyers. That's why the woman will build her cloth, tie it, and lose it again and retie. As soon as she tie the cloth, she will lose it again. Check a woman who tie a cloth. Whether she's going to fetch water, she's on the way going to fetch, she will lose it and tie again. Somebody will say, oh, she's trying to check if the cloth is tied well. But the idiomatic meaning, the proverbial meaning of it is that we are those who build the house and scatter the house again. In a way, we call it ofofui okake. It is gathered, we have destroyed it again. We have gathered it and we have destroyed it again. That's what we used to laugh at. Anybody who is at church and is snoring, is sleeping, we call it, they are building the word of God, we are scattering the word of God. Ofofui okake. That's for laughter. God bless you for listening to this series. You are going to hear a lot of things, and it's my way of making my lecture very vivid and interesting. God bless you. So that is a woman. Now, from here, we say, who is a woman? A woman is an idol. Is an idol means we are not insulting the woman, no. But a woman is an idol means she's supposed to be worshipped. She's a goddess. She's a god for you to worship. In fact, if you are not careful because of a woman, you can't even worship God again. If you are not careful because of a woman, you can't even listen to your parents again. I'm telling you. So take it from me that a woman is an idol. Okay, why is she an idol? Have you seen an idol in a shrine before? That idol has an altar, and the woman also has an altar. That altar can be a stone, can be a rock, can be a stick, can be a bottle, can be anything, can be a pot where you pour blood. You pour blood on it, pray for it. That is it. A woman also is an idol. She eats blood and she shares blood. Let me tell you the secret. If you don't know and you have lied with any woman anyhow, rape a woman, or use any woman without pay, without any fulfilling your promise, or you have proposed to a woman and disappointed her so painfully, if that woman goes on her altar, the natural altar that God has set for her, and she curses you, if you are not careful, you will not do well in life. Listen very carefully to me. Why is it that every month a woman will share blood through menses? Why is it that after a woman shares blood in her menses 1 week, if she doesn't lie with a woman, if she doesn't lie with any man and take replenishment of the blood that she has lost back, she will not be feeling fine. She will be her eyes all will be turning around. You ask any woman, after the woman has finished her menses, if she's used, if she's married, and that woman will be having appetite, the highest libido for a man. It means a woman is an idol that shares blood and also eats blood. The sperm that you share with her is a blood. That is why the man, you must take a food that is nutritious to supply blood. Now, there is no God, no idol that you want to sacrifice to. You go and sacrifice in point B today, and point C you sacrifice there, and point A, B you sacrifice there, and you will not always sacrifice in one place. You must sacrifice in one place always. That is the altar. So the woman's private part is the altar where you must go and sacrifice. If you don't know, you go and sacrifice at a different place where the altar is not. Your idol will ask you. The idol will catch you. You either fall sick or you must go and buy goat. You must go and buy goat, schnapps, and pray and seek for forgiveness. So, likewise, a woman, when you marry a woman, you are going to continue sacrificing on that altar. You are never going to share that blood with another god or another woman. You are not going to sleep with another woman. You must maintain that sleeping with only that woman. If you disappoint, you have taken an oath and you have married and you go and share that blood with a different idol, a curse will come on you directly from your maker, from your God. Whether the woman curse you or not, naturally a curse will come to you. You have broken your marriage vow. So that is the secret altar of a woman. Now, you must pay an allegiance. You must swear an oath. You must promise a vow during marriage. That thing we say, there is a deeper saying in the spiritual realm than what we say with our mouth. Brethren, if you want to do well in life, you have to make sure you find a woman and marry a woman and be faithful in that marriage. Otherwise, your life will be useless. So, a woman salutes a master. Yes, my Lord. Yes, Daddy. Yes, our Father. Those are the words of a woman. He salutes a master. A woman is an apprentice, a humble apprentice that learned back to the Garden of Eden. Adam was given the instructions, the principles of the garden, the things to eat, the things to do, and the things not to do. So you can remember that when the woman came, the woman was not there before before God gave the instructions. But the woman is the one who came and broke the rules, the instructions of God. We will come there. Why women are very weak. We will look at all those things. Okay? By the grace of God. So the woman salutes, the woman humbles, the woman takes instruction from the man. Always the man is as if he's in total control, like the way God is controlling the whole universe. And that your house is also your world where you are going to control. If you control wrongly, wickedly, there's a punishment from heaven to you directly, because the woman is a humble being. The woman, God make the woman like a dove, a harmless being. So most of the things that you are going to be doing to offend the woman are not going to be punished by her herself, but God himself will punishing you because of that woman. All right, now let's look at proposal. What is proposal? You all know it. We all know it. A petition full of your aspiration, your philosophy, your life, your needs, your wants, all onto a woman to look into it. If she buys the idea, she should accept it and come to you, and you become one. That is my own definition. Oh, that is a proposal. Please be on the line with me. I'll be back very soon. Okay, let's continue. The proposal. When? What is the duration of friendship before proposal? I told you earlier on that we have pre-proposal courtship and post-proposal courtship. We call something pre-proposal courtship, especially most of these terms, by the grace of God, I coined them for me to be able to bring myself clearer to you. So whether there is a term like this, or with me, with my counselees, I have a term like this. Pre means before proposal. You can never propose to a stranger. Listen to me very carefully. I say you can never propose to a stranger. The person you propose to is somebody you have found something in. You can look for a girl to sleep with and say you have proposed maybe friendship, fornication to her with that person. That proposal is not what we're talking about. That one you can even meet a shower on the street and say something. I want to pay and sleep with you. That is your way of proposal. I mean proposal in marriage. Before you propose, you must be friends. Many men fail in this place. As you are listening to me, you know that I'm telling the truth. Many men are very, very eager to propose. The moment they see the lady fair, the lady can speak fluently in English, the lady has money, the lady has the back, has the front, they are rushing As soon as she is a black beauty, they want to say something, and I tell you, never do that. Listen to me. Women's ears are very itchy. They have sweet ears. Pardon me. To hear a word from a man. As soon as you say that thing, she will take it very serious, thinking that you have made all your research about her. So the proposal is proposal courtship. Pre-proposal courtship means friendship, to be very close before I propose to you. Are you working in the same place? Are you in the same house? Do you normally meet when you are on trip? When you are in church? When you go to the farm? When you go to the market square? Do you normally meet? Do you listen to the way she speaks? Do you listen to the way she's friendly? Do you listen to the way, have you studied about how she fears people, she respects people, the way she talks, the way she dresses, the way she dress herself, she packages herself. Do you know those are the public life? But if you are closer to her, do you discuss past histories, past situations, things that she went through? Do you discuss those past lives, some mistakes, some bad things she has ever done? Have you heard any of those things? I tell you, if you only hear only good things about that friend, you've never heard any bad thing yet. I want to tell you to wait until you hear some of those things before you propose. Do you know some of her boyfriends? Do you know some of the things she ever done? As you continue to be in that pre-marital or pre-proposal courtship, you will hear them all. You will know some of the guys that are proposing to her, and she either want to accept or not. She will even ask you if you portray yourself, and I will teach you how to portray yourself and make yourself a brother to that lady, so that you will hear all her secrets later on. If you are interested in her, you now propose to her. At this time, you can have 2-3 ladies whom you have nothing doing with sleeping, whom you have nothing doing with proposing, but they are your friends. It is not bad. You have to open the gap and close it narrowly, and find one who is faithful, who have passed all your tests. I tell you, you are going to set exam for them. This is a 1-hour lecture on this series. So wherever we reach, we'll stop it there. So this will be lecture 1. Okay? So you must know the person, what she likes, what she doesn't like, her color code, the kind of life she lead. Is she a clubbing type? Do she like to go to clubs? Do she like to go in the night, out in the night, outing one? Is she a Bible studies one? Is she God fearing one? What are the things that makes her happy? Can you provide those things? Is she a drunkard? Are you also a drunkard? You cannot marry somebody different from whom you are. Otherwise, there will be trouble. Don't deceive yourself and say, oh, when I get her, I will change her. Let me tell you, I will tell you something. Though you may change, but I tell you, very dangerous. It's very dangerous. So, what do you know about her that somebody doesn't know? You started being friends, discussing few issues together, become very close, try to know where she stays, what she does, know few things, about the person, interrogate her with some questions that she will never suspect anything about proposal. Hear all those things and also try to support, try to give her advice. She may find herself among two guys, bringing the character, the behavior of these two people. You can give advice, but don't show up as if you are interested. Just give a good advice. Know the person's life. Is he a promiscuous person? Is he a faithful person? Give her advice. Counsel her in all those things. The person's past life doesn't matter. She may be a prostitute, but has come to the Lord. Now she takes advice that you give her. She repents from all those past lives. Stay faithful. Taking the word of God seriously. Have a good temperament. Obeys and takes instruction. If those are the things you have trained yourself with whilst you were a single person, if those were the things you have trained yourself with, if those are the things you have been praying for to find, and you have seen those things, she is not welcome. You will continue in such a friendship 6 months, 1 year, before something will be drawing into your mind that this person, if I don't see this person, it seems I'm missing something. If she also doesn't see you, she's also missing something. If it has taken to a year, then it means that there is something that is in you. You have begin to find it in that person as well. So the proposal, if you are 80% sure the things you have found in her within that 1 year are truth, you ask one friend, two friends secretly, and they say, oh, this our sister, she used to be like this, but today, now, this is how she is. And she has already told you all those things, and you compare those things with the third parties, and they are true. Ask yourself now, hey, Bra Kojo, are you ready to go with this 80% of life character I found in this person? You will now make a decision. Think about it well, because you cannot go and propose. Either the person reject or accept, and you come back one day and say, oh, I am sorry, that day I have drunk, or I didn't mean it, and I proposed to you. No. If you do that, they will call you a name, and I wouldn't want you to bear that name. Think about it. If that person sweet all your aspirations of philosophy, what you want, think about now. Go and pray to what you believe in. I believe in Jesus, so I'll pray to Jesus. If I begin to see that person in dreams, I'll ask myself, am I just having a fever love? You can share foods together, but never propose, never sleep with the person. Take the person as a sister to you, as a workplace sister, a church member who is your sister, just like that. I tell you, she will open up herself and tell you all her secrets. The reason why you must delay your proposal is that we men, we can pretend. A woman whom you meet the first day and you tell her, I'm studying you, I'll be proposing to you, she will pretend with you and hide her secrets, and she will never show her own character. So you also hide your intention of proposing to her. Just be like a brother, a simple brother who is just trying to help her. That is all. You must not be selfish and stingy. If you are stingy, you cannot find what I'm telling you. Be liberal, thinking that, oh, I can get this person as a marriable woman, or I can lose her to anybody. If you are able to change something in that woman, A woman will marry somebody who is his father, somebody who has mentored her, somebody who has taught her something. If that woman used to drink, let me tell you, my wife used to wear short skirts. My wife used to drink maybe beer, those soft drinks that there are some percentage of alcohol in it. But when I came into her life as a brother to her, she stopped all those and she began to praise me. That if not this brother, my life would have gone a different way. Can that lady also boldly tell the friends that this man has changed something in my life? My brother, if you are not able to change anything in that person's life, you are not a man yet to that woman that she will boast of. She must boast of you changing something in her character. You can't give her only money. You must give her moral, religious character, God-fearing character. If you have done that, the woman have now found somebody who look like her father. Because remember, in marriage, you are going to be a father to her. If your prayer has coincided with your dreams, your feelings, the things you have found in her, do you really love her? When you see her, do you feel like you are missing somebody? Does your heart vibrate when you meet her? Anytime you meet her, does something rise up in your heart? That is genuine love. There are some people who are standing with you, you will not feel anything. You are not meant to marry. So at this point, you have now finished your pre-proposal courtship. You can now propose to the person and say, brother, what do you mean? You mean we should be wives and husbands? Why didn't you tell me earlier? And you have allowed me to tell you all my secrets and all this one. You are not telling me all this. I say, my sister, I say, I'm proposing to you, I love you. Or if she doesn't ask you that way, she will not ask you questions of a serious woman. We are now at the questions of a serious woman. If you have not done a wrong, okay, let me explain wrong proposal. Wrong proposal is when you see a girl and you propose to the person. That is not a proposal. Foolish proposal is when you see a woman and you propose later on. You said, I'm sorry for that proposal. Or disappointed proposal is a proposal you have made, and because of your own character, the lady has also found something in you later, and so that the car doesn't belong to you, that house doesn't belong to you. You have deceived the person. That is a disappointed proposal. So we have wrong proposal, foolish proposal, and disappointed proposal. I say wrong proposal is proposing to a girl who will definitely marry, she will not marry you. That proposal is not needed, it's wrong. Number two, foolish proposal, a proposal that you have made and later on you have not seen, oh, I was stupid, I've not found the person, I just see the person, a woman, I've not taken serious steps into the proposal, I've not found any character, anything good, I was rushing, I rushed, I was in haste. That is foolish proposal. Disappointment or disappointed proposal is a proposal you have made to the person, you have told lie, maybe you have wear a jeans, wear a boot, you have used a car, doesn't belong to you, and later on the lady also made a research and found out you are a liar, so she disappointed you. That's a disappointed proposal. Or the lady also try to be a hypocrite and deceive you with different things, and you couldn't open your eyes to research from other sides of her, and you have proposed. Now you have gone home, you heard that the lady is having one child, you are disappointed, so you also disappoint that woman based on the lie she told. There is no need of lie. You those who have children, tell them you have one child, two children. If you have lied with two women in your life before, tell them. Don't hide it. I will want a reply, questions from this lecture one. After I'm able, by the grace of God, we settle all other questions that may be coming from you. I know. We settle them before I'll give lecture two. So, prepare your questions after listening to this lecture 1 or this series 1. Some of the questions from this woman, whom we are terming to be a serious woman. Every serious woman whom you propose to the first time will not mind you, the second time will not mind, the third time she will bring you some questions. She will ask, hey, who is your counselor? Who gave you those questions? Listen to those questions. Number 1, are you serious of what you are saying? How will you answer it? What shows that you are serious with what you are saying? How will you answer it? If you have said what shows, and you must tell why you are proposing to her. Is she the only woman in the world? What have you found? What peculiar thing have you seen? When you see her, how do you feel? Is it her color? Is it her buttocks? Is it her breast? Is it the way she dressed half naked, or the way she speaks, or her height? What has God told you about her? Don't go and use God's name anyhow, by heart, and say anything. God told me you are my wife. No, don't tell lie. If you have found some good character, and say them. And if you have had a dream to say, oh, even I had a dream about it twice, if it's true, tell only the truth. Work your homework. If the woman is serious for you, work your homework well. I know people use buttocks alone to marry. People use money alone to marry. People use color, beauty alone to marry. I tell you, that is not beauty. Beauty is internal character that is going to accept human beings into your home, that will accept your parents into your home. Blessed is a man who finds a woman who is beauty physically, also beauty internally. You are a blessed person. So those questions, what shows that what you are saying, you are serious? Why me alone? What shows that these things you are saying tomorrow will not be the opposite? You must prove to her all those things. And the answers of a serious man, those answers will be based on the things you have went through. Maybe she has saved you from something. You have met many friends, but there's a particular thing that everybody have been praising her with. That, oh, this girl you can sing, oh, this girl your temperament is good, oh. If people do something, you quickly get annoyed, but you forgive. You go and ask, I'm sorry. You always like to say sorry. Oh, this girl, there must be something. When you mention, she herself must know that I have this character. Don't go and tell lie and say, oh, you have been doing it, but the person knows that I'm not of that type. You are a liar. If I'm a counselor to that lady, you will lose her. I'll make her to know her own qualities, the things that she has been doing, which she knows is good. You must spot those things out and tell her. Tell her 80% of her life as a prophet. Tell her you are like this, you like this, you are like this. This is the way you live. You don't keep hatred. You don't keep malice. You don't talk about people. You don't do. Bring those qualities in here. You are a courageous person. You don't fear. If you want to do something, you make sure you complete it. Let the lady know of those qualities in her. Now, acceptance of proposal. Has the lady accepted it? Has she denied you? If she accepted it, you must give her a promise note. That day, how are you going to give that promise note? As she's accepted your proposal, how do you show happiness, appreciation? You may jump in the air, run, and come back, and come and hold her. What do you say? Gifty? What do you say? You say you agree to me? Run, and jump, and come again. Oh! And come and surround her and hold her. Wow, you agree to me? I'm blessed. Show that appreciation. Show that appreciation. But I tell you, there are some women, they will not tell you I've accepted. They will just be looking at you. And they'll be coming closer to you. She has accepted, but she doesn't want to say with the mouth. They are not good at saying things, but they are good at hearing things. So most of them will not be able to tell you accepted. But everything that she's doing, then if you say that she has not said with her mouth, then you ask, can I promise you? She will tell you, go ahead and promise me. If really you have accepted my proposal, I promise that I will never do this to you in this time. And I will make sure I do this to you in this time. It will be a simple word. I will protect you. I will not let you down. I will let my family know that you are my queen. Just simple words. Those words are very important in terms of fight, in terms of any trouble, in terms of somebody comes to insult her. She will remember, Kojo said, I will never let you down. I will never disappoint you. That word is the ring, is the engagement ring. That lady is going to write that word down. Anytime you say, look at you, look at the way you are treating me. When she remember that word and you've not kept that word, she will cry. Why are you crying? You told me that I will not do it. Then you to quickly go on your knees and cry. You say, oh, I'm sorry for what I've done. That is your marriage ring. That is what is going to be keeping you together. It's not a physical ring that today, if the ladies don't get it today, they will never marry. And most of us counselors are not telling them the truth before they enter into marriage. We are deceiving them. May the Lord have mercy on us. So after the lady have accepted your proposal, you must also give a promise note. That note is very short. It can be a word or two words, or it can be a phrase or a sentence. Brethren, for us to continue again the next series, that will be post-proposal courtship. Post-proposal courtship. And then we'll delve deeply into wisdom, knowledge, understanding, numerology of marriage, as I've started number 1, number 2, number 3, what it means. By the grace of God, we'll continue to wherever the chance may permit us. And with all your questions that will be coming for this series 1, by the grace of God, I will have to answer them, address them amicably before we proceed to the next lecture 2. Once again, it's your humble brother Francis. The number is 0241749325. You can contact me privately for your own special counseling, not a group one. This one is a general group one. The Lord be with you. Thank you very much for listening to me today. May the Lord be with you. Bye-bye.